Alright guys, we're back with another video featuring my dogs. Today we're going to be putting on my 2014 Mustang driver's side fender back on. Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, what happened was my boys and I went out in the snow and then this happened. Which resulted in this.
That's so sad.
And now we gotta put on the fender, okay? So yeah, it kind of got messed up. Thank God though, okay? I thank God that it did not touch the frame. It did not touch the wheel. Did not touch the bearings. Did not touch the control arms. Did not touch anything, all right? But it only touched the fender, okay? So don't mind my hair, I just woke up. But yeah, so thank God that's all it touched, okay? So it's actually been what, maybe 3 weeks now. I ordered this from a website called Partify. Was gonna go with the carbon fiber ones, but it was a little expensive, okay? I wasn't expecting it. It was like $900 for the fenders itself, which was fine, okay? I would have taken the hit on that. But there was also like a $280 fee, shipping fee, okay, because it was delicate. Which I understand, but I don't at the same time. And then taxes and everything, it brought it up to like $1,300, and I think $1,000 was probably like my threshold. That was my max. So that was so not happening. But that's fine, because we went with paint matched, OEM one. So yeah, I got it from Partify, and from the looks of it, I mean, they did really good getting everything. The Oxford white I have. I mean, I don't know how you could fuck up white, to be honest. I mean, unless you guys have had an experience like that, but they did pretty good on it. The only issue I had, okay, and this is not like slander towards the place, because they did pretty good, but the shipping was pretty bad, okay? I ordered it the 20th of either the 20th or 23rd, I don't remember, but the latter part of January, okay? And they said I paid for the fast track delivery, and it said it would be delivered from the 1st of February through the 3rd, which was a Monday. So I was like, okay, that's fine. We'll wait till the 3rd. Nope. It did not get here, okay, till, what's today? It did not get here till the 12th, which was Tuesday. And that is definitely not within my, time frame. But another thing that's okay, they took care of me, okay? They did. They paid back my fast track fees that I paid for. But I got it. It's all good. Pretty safe, pretty solid. I would buy from them again. So if you guys ever need anything, body wise, I would go to Partify. They're really cheap. Okay, this only cost me $115, and then on top of that, it was another $115 for the paint match. So that that saved me literally like $1,100 as opposed to getting the carbon ones. If you guys need like a way cheaper option. But yeah, so I'm gonna get on this. I got another video coming about my I was gonna give an opinion on my oil catch cans and how it's been doing well for me. But yeah, we'll get into that later. Right now, let's get outside and we'll start putting this on. It shouldn't be too much. I've already saw it was like a couple of clips, maybe a couple of clips, couple of screws, maybe not screws. I think it's just clips. But yeah, let's go outside and let's get on it. All right, so to take off the fender, we're gonna have to take off the front bumper, which means we're gonna have to start off by taking off this plastic shield right here. And then from there's gonna be like 4 screws that we can unscrew, and then we'll get the top part off, and then get into the side. You guys probably can't see it, but there's probably like maybe 2 to 4 screws and clips on each side of here that you might have to get through, along with the other side. Alright, so it should have been just like about 8 of a variety of different push pins. I ended up using this little pry tool, but feel free to use anything else that's more convenient. I did need the pliers for like one of them. So if you have different tools that'll help you, that's pretty cool. And then once you get that off, and it's really easy, you just pry it off, set it to the side, which should in turn show you the 4 screws you're gonna have to take off. It's literally just these 4 right here, 1 2 3 4, and that's the ones for the top. And then once you get to the side, you'll see a couple that are easier to get. If needed, jack up your car a little bit just to get into the nooks and crannies if you can't get to the other ones. But other than that, it should be a quick, easy way to pop everything off. Take off the front bumper, and it's gonna expose the singular like screw you're gonna have to take off in the front by the fender, because the rest would be right here. We got 1 2 3, maybe 4. I'm not sure if that 4th one is needed, but yeah, we'll get to that. So let me take off the front bumper, and then I'll get back to taking the fender off. Okay, so what I wanted to show y'all real quick is, like I said, on the top there's these 4 screws you gotta take off with the little drill. Only 4 of them on top that's holding it from the top, literally. So from the sides, looks like you're going to have to take off like 3 clips and screws. So you'll have this one right here. I know it's kind of hard to see, but you'll see it. There's one right here. There should have been one right here, but it has a zip tie because mine's a little fucked up from rubbing. So, but yeah, there'd be one right here, and then you can't see it here, but there's a clip in here that you got to pop off, and that should give you everything you need to get to the fender, or the front bumper, to take it off. And then we'll leave you exposed with that one bolt or screw. And then yeah, it's just these 3, and then it will be the same on the passenger side to take off and then you should be able to take off the front bumper. Alright, so update. So once I took off the 3, well, in my case it was zip ties and 1 screw. Once you take off those 3 screws, and that looks like you don't actually have to take off that clip. I should have said that before. Looks like you don't need to. And I also left the passenger side on. So this is the screw I was talking about right here, that goes along with the ones on top that you got to get. And then I just found out there's one in here, inside your door and the dash, all the way up. You can't see it because there's a hose covering it, but it's plain as day. Maybe I can get a better view. It's right past this hose right here. Okay, it's wherever my finger is. If you go straight ahead, there's one screw you gotta take off, and those should be the only ones you gotta take off. Alright, so another public service announcement. I do apologize. Okay, this is my first time doing this stuff, but along with the white or whatever color your screw is here, you also gotta take the bottom one off here, and that'll get it off in the front. I got off the ones off the top, and just so you know as well, you will have to transfer these rubber grommets to the other one, just to protect from when you close your hood. You might also have to transfer this over as well, this black piece, and that should be about it. So now looks like we got to take these 2 push pins off, and then that one screw I told you guys about inside. And I'll keep an update if we have to get anything from here, because it looks like there might be something there, but who knows. Alright, so I was able to get, because of the damage, looks like I only needed to take off this one for myself, but you will need to take off both of these with the little pry tool. And upon pulling it from the top, looks like there might be something in the bottom that's holding it. I don't know exactly what yet. Actually, let's find out. Okay, so let's see. There might be like 3 bolts that we need to get. Here, let me pull this out real quick. Over here thinking what I had to do when I had the layout this whole time. Alright, so if this is the bottom, yeah, looks like there's gonna be 3 parts, unless it's just 2, but it might be 3. I'm gonna assume it's clips holding it in. So yeah, I'll get to that clip part in a minute. I'm also gonna teach you guys how to transfer the 5.0 tag, the 5.0 plate. Hopefully it's not an adhesive one or a glued on one. Hopefully we can just transfer it over easily back to this side. All right, cool. But yeah, back to the big screw we gotta deal with over here. Yeah, you will need an extender 3000, just because of how far back it is. You'll need to close your door a little bit, because if you leave it open too much, or if you close it too much, it's just gonna cover the screw. Let's see if I can reach it from here. There it is. Yep, there's the top one. Yep, you probably see it kind of moved a little bit. Sorry if it's a little too dark, guys, but fender did move a little bit, so I knew that was a main one holding it in. Now I lost the screw and I don't know where it went, but that is okay. I'm gonna go cry. Alright, so after putting the jack in a better spot, I can't see it now. You'll see there's two little holes. You can see two main ones. That's actually where the two clips are that's holding the fender in. So again, you're gonna have to use a pry tool to get it out. Try to lift it up as much as you can to get as much clearance as you can to take off the clips, because this already looks like a bitch. But yeah, all right, I'll get back to you guys on that, and that should be the last part to take out the fender. As you can see, it's already wobbling out. We took off the front ones, the top ones, and then we took off the one inside the door. So it's all those three, and now I just gotta get the two clips, and then pause. All right, guys, so like every freaking installation, there's always one problem that's getting in your way. Okay, so like I said, we got everything out, and what's pissing me off is the bottom now. And this is just a random piece. You ain't got to worry about that. Right here, those two clips I told you guys to worry about, you do got to take them off. But now the reason you got to take them off and possibly get a third one is because now you have to pull this back. Okay, you got to pull this part forward, the side skirt, because there's two bolts, or I'm sorry, screws holding in the rest of this fender. Always something, huh? Always something. But yeah, so like I said, take off three clips. That should give you enough to pull this forward a little bit and expose the two bolts, and then from there you should be able to take off the fender. Pray to God, hopefully. All right, so we finally freaking got it. Okay, so at the bottom of the side skirt is these three clips you gotta take off. Okay, and they're pretty big, and once you get it loose, you're gonna have to pull it with something, because I could not just get it with like this little pry tool. If you guys have a better pry tool, it might work, like one that grabs it. That would be so much better for you. But yeah, that's all I have. So I got those three off, and you would think, okay, now I can pull it back. Wrong. So if you can see here, there's a black clip right here that I'm showing to y'all, and this white one that's holding on, and a second white one that's holding on to these holes right here. You're gonna have to put a little bit of motion into your work. And what I mean by that is, you're gonna, after you take these clips off, this is still on there like a motherfucker. Okay, sorry for my language. This was just pissing me off. So what you do have to do now is you're gonna have to grab it from this side and just yank it. Okay, trust me, you're gonna have to do that if you want to get to the two screws right here. Okay, you're gonna have to do that. So yeah, it was, oh man, it's kind of an issue, but you're gonna have to break through that. Okay, so now that you have this part off, you can get to the two screws right here. Also, correct me if these are screws or bolts. I have no idea. Okay, English is not my first language, but yeah, get to these two screws right here. Okay, and that is literally it. Okay, that is the last part. You need to take it off. All right, guys, so we got the two screws off, and that is the last part. We got the inside of the door, we got the bottom. got the top, and we got the side one over there. So now all you gotta do is just pull it off. Alright, finally, we got it off. Okay. My biggest fear was confirmed though. The 5.0 sign looks like it was adhesively put on. That's okay. I'll just pull it off with some wire and just put it with glue on the other one. Alright, so now we gotta put on the other one, and now it's literally just a reverse order where you're gonna want to put the bottom ones first. If you want just to secure it, put one of the screws from the top just to hold it, and then from there, like I said, it's just a reverse order of putting everything back together. But yeah, all right, here we go. Okay, so a little note from this old Fender, you are going to transfer this over to oh my gosh, I already have it on, to this one, to that side. And then also what I'm doing, like I said, I already put one screw on top. Now I just gotta line up the two in the bottom here, and then that'll be there. I'm gonna go with the one in the back of the door just because that's a harder one, and then from there just put the side ones, put the rest of the top, and then make sure to reconnect your guys' fender liner if any of y'all took it off, and that should be it. And then from there you just put back the clips on the, well, obviously put back the front bumper on with the clips you have, and then from there you should be able to put the front bumper cover. And then honestly, I don't know if you guys have this piece. I have it, but I don't think it's necessary. Just looks like a little covering between, like a little padding. Don't know if it's necessary. It goes in like right behind here, so don't know if that's necessary. I'll put it back, but it looks old, so I might throw it away. And that should be all. Okay, real quick guys, also before you touch and fully screw these back in, get the one inside the door, just so you have a little bit of room to play with. Make sure you get that right angle on the inside screw, and yeah, that way you're not having to deal with anything, any troubles or issues, because the rest is going to be easy. So yeah, I'll get back to it. Yeah. Okay, so I got all the screws back on. I got the screws back on. Looking at the alignment, looks like it's pretty good. It's not rubbing. It's a little bit closer than I want it to be, but that's fine. Also, remember to change the rubber grommet, and it goes in this one right here. All you gotta do is this part right here. You're just gonna slide it in, and then just move it along to the left side. Okay, cool. So I also transferred I'm assuming it's called the front bumper, holder, I guess, whatever, but I got that transferred over, and that's pretty much it. Make sure to put all the clips. I need clips still around for the liner, but also in here, make sure the liner is between the fender and the front of the side skirt. Sorry. Yeah, make sure it's between it so it's held in. Yeah, I still need a couple of push-in clips, but it won't move or anything, but just for later purposes. And yeah, so now you just got to put the front bumper back on, put these two screws on, and put the top screws for the top of the front bumper, and that is it. And yeah, man, that is that's how you change the front driver's side fender. And I'll do a video later on how to put the 5.0 badge. Right now I don't have the materials to swap it over. I probably need a little bit of a wire strip, just a little bit of wire, so I can take that off. And then I have some Gorilla Glue, or if you guys have any other suggestions on what I could put on, just let me know so I can attach it. So yeah. Alright guys, this is how she's sitting now. Don't worry about the color. It is paint matched. It's just my car is a bit dirty, and also this is a fresh new fucking Fender. But I put the screws back in, holding the bumper. Just don't forget to put back that cover with the rest over push pins. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know if you guys have any things you guys want to add or anything you guys have any questions wise. I will answer all of you guys' questions. Yeah, any comments, concerns, just let me know in the comments, and I'll get to you guys pretty quick. All right, yeah, thanks for watching, guys.